My dear friends in Christ, every year I have this opportunity to speak to you about the God Share Appeal and to thank you for the many gifts you generously share with the Diocese of Bismarck, the Catholic Church of Western North Dakota. I am truly blessed to be your bishop and to be part of such a strong and vibrant faith community. I want to thank you for all of the support, love, and prayers that you offer to me. Our loving and generous God has blessed each one of us with so many gifts and talents. Part of our relationship with God is not just receiving God's gifts gratefully. It also is about doing the work of the Lord by sharing the gifts God has bestowed upon us during our earthly journey. One concrete way that you help accomplish the work of the Lord is through your generosity to the annual God Share Appeal that allows the Diocese of Bismarck to provide the spiritual, pastoral, and educational programs and services that meet the needs of our parishes and our parishioners.
Today, Bishop Kagan has 19 important offices that assist him with his ministry. One of the offices that you are most familiar with is the Office of Vocations. Father Josh Waltz is the Director of Vocations and works closely with men who have expressed an interest in the priesthood, helping them discern their vocational call.
A while back, one of the seminarians from our diocese asked me what it cost the diocese to cover his room and board for seminary education. I told him around $35,000 a year. He said, "I wish I could thank everyone for all they have done." And so on behalf of that seminarian and all our men in formation, I want to be the first to offer you a heartfelt thank you. I am happy to report to you that our 27 seminarians are doing extremely well. 2 of our seminarians will be ordained to the priesthood on June 11th, Deacon Jared Wolf and Deacon Dominic Bout. I'm excited to announce that we also have 3 new men that will be entering the seminary in August as well, and another 2 who are still discerning. This could give us a total of possibly 30 seminarians next year. For a diocese of our size, we truly have been blessed with an amazing number of good and holy men studying to serve us one day as our priests. As I mentioned, the current average cost to form a seminarian is about $35,000 per year. You can see why seminary education is the largest budget expense for the diocese. Your prayers and financial support in the past have been greatly appreciated, more than you know. As God continues to raise up young men to answer the call to serve in the Diocese of Bismarck as Catholic priests, I pray that all of you good, faithful, and holy people of our diocese will rise to the challenge of continued support. Our seminarians need your prayers most of all, but they also need your financial assistance. A while back, I received a letter from an older married couple, and the letter read, "Dear Father Waltz, for years my wife and I have prayed for more seminarians, and it seems as though our prayers have been answered. Now it's time to do more. Please accept this $3,000 check to assist the men in their formation." In years past, you have been unwavering in your support of our men in formation. My prayer is that you will continue in your generous giving. God bless you and thank you for all you do.
The Office of Youth and Young Adult Ministries coordinates and implements several programs and events that include search retreats, high school and middle school youth rallies, Steubenville, the National Catholic Youth Conferences, World Youth Day, Holy Fire, and the March for Life.
My name is Olivia Granis. I'm 17 years old and I've attended the March for Life in Washington, D.C. for 3 years. As I have grown in my faith as a Catholic, I recognize more and more how important it is to stand up for life. Jesus says, "Let the little children come to me." And going to the march is one way in helping fulfill Jesus' request. I want to be part of the generation that overturns Roe v. Wade. The march is heavily made up of young people, and it's inspiring to witness the youth joining together to defend and protect all life. It's also incredible to talk with other teens about their experience of being pro-life and the presence of God on our pilgrimage. Over the years of attending March for Life, I've noticed that I have become boldly pro-life. After returning, I feel more confident in speaking intelligently about the truth of defending life and have gained a better knowledge on what it means to be pro-life. I've also realized that what we stand for in Washington, D.C. doesn't end once we arrive in North Dakota. We have to continue to protect all lives and help educate others on how truly beautiful this life that God gives us is. Thanks to Bishop Kagan for providing this amazing experience to all of the youth in Western North Dakota, and thank you to the donors that supported last year's God's Share appeal so this trip could happen. I hope every Catholic family in our diocese will support this year's God's Share appeal so that the diocese can continue providing this special opportunity and many more like it.
Father Adam Mouse was ordained to the priesthood in June of 2014 and currently serves as the pastor of the churches of St. Jerome in Mohall, St. James in Sherwood, and St. John in Lansford.
Obviously, everywhere that there are Catholics and even not Catholics, it's important to have a priest there. It's a beautiful privilege as a priest to be able to serve people so far from Bismarck. It doesn't matter. I grew up in a place like that. We're a long ways from Bismarck. Everything seemed like a long ways from Bismarck. But we're all part of this diocese, and it's a privilege to serve them. We don't have official employees besides myself, and so the diocese actually provides a great network of support for me as a pastor without having any staff. I just want to challenge anyone watching this today that if you haven't given to God's Share in a long time, or if you've never given or are on the fence about giving, to consider that for us as pastors to give you the best that we can possibly give and do the best that we can possibly do in serving Christ. You know, we need the diocesan programs and the diocesan service and support.
The goal for our 61st annual God's Share appeal is $3,262,300, an increase of only $5,300 to help balance our operating budget. I have chosen United in Gratitude for God's Blessings as our theme for this year's appeal. It encourages us to join our Catholic sisters and brothers from Western North Dakota and to show our love and appreciation to God for all the gifts and blessings He has bestowed on us. Please know that I have already made my donation to this year's appeal, and I was able to increase my gift. So I humbly ask you once again for your generous support to this 2018 God's Share appeal. May God bless you.